Welcome everyone, I'm Mr. Eves, and today we're going to be talking about prime and composite numbers. So let's go ahead and get started. We have our two worksheets. We have what's wrong with getting a haircut and prime time. Now the first one I want to talk about is prime time. It says right here in the directions, it says shade in each area that contains a prime number. Use a pencil so you can erase. So what we're going to do is we're going to find a number that's prime. And right here, the number 3 I know is prime, and so I'm going to shade that in. So I get, and I'm going to do one where I can kind of shade it in nice. So color it in, shade it in, however you want to do it. Get it in. Make sure you use a pencil so if you mess up, it'll help out. That's this side. So it's pretty easy. Find the prime number, shade it in. But the side that I want you to start on first is what's wrong with getting a haircut. And it says in the directions, cross out each box containing a number that is not prime. So when it's not prime, it's composite. When you are finished, only the boxes containing prime numbers will be left. Write the letters from these boxes in the spaces at the bottom of the page. So right down here, when we're done finding all the prime numbers, we'll be able to see it. So to start off, I'm just going to go through these numbers and ask myself, and so I start off with number 1 and I say, is 1 prime? And we know that 1 is neither prime nor composite. It's special, but I'm still going to close it off because we're looking for prime numbers. And we go to number 2. Now the interesting thing about 2 is the only even prime number. So every prime number after 2 is going to be composite. So if we counted by 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. All those are multiples of 2, and they are composite numbers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find all the even numbers, and I'm going to shade them in. So we'll go ahead and shade them all in, because remember, 2 is the only even prime number. So I can just go down the column on this and find it. I'm going to move it up. So find all those ones. And that one's pretty easy once you have that. So getting pretty close. So once I'm done with 2, I'm going to go to 3, and I'm going to count multiples of 3. So I have 3, 6, 9's the next one, so I'm going to shade in 9. Once I'm done with 9, then I'm going to go then 12, as I'm counting by 3's, and then 15. So I'll shade in 15. And then 18, which is right here, that's covered. 21, shade in 21. 24 is gone, so there's 24 is already shaded. Then 27, we're going to shade that in. So counting by 3's, it's pretty easy. So then we come down here. So after 27, we have 30, which is shaded, then 33, then 36 is shaded, then 39. After 39, we have 42 covered, then 45. And after 45, we have 51 and 57. So just go ahead and count by 3's. Should be able to cover them up. Get them all covered up. Now the next prime number, or the next number I'm going to look at, is multiples of 4, but I don't need to because 2 is a multiple of 4. 2 is a factor of 4, and so all the factors of 2 are going to be also the factors of 4. So for 4, we have 8, so it's going to be even numbers, so we don't need to worry about that. So you can kind of continue that on. The next number you're going to look at is 5, so multiples of 5, and this is really easy. Either ends in a 5 or a 0. That's with our divisibility rules, remember that. So kind of go through those ones, cover them up, get all done. Now the next one I'm going to do is 7. And I'm just working my way up, and so I have 7. So I count by 7's. So I go 7, 14's covered, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49. There's 49, so I'm going to cover that up. And then 56, 63, 70, 77, cover that up. 84, 91, cover that up. 91, 98. So done with 7. And then that should be leaving all our prime numbers. We can double check and go through the divisibility rules. So we have 2, 3, 5, and 7. Those are all prime numbers. And then we have 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29, 31, 37, 41, 43, 47, 53, 59, 61, 67, 73, 71, 79, 83, 89, and 97. So those are all our prime numbers. Go ahead and circle all those ones. What you'll do is you'll write them in the answer box below. So first one we'll go is I right there, and then T. We're just going to follow it just as it is. So as the numbers go, follow each row, and that should be good. So prime and composite. Remember, prime means has only 2 factors, one in itself, and composite means has more than 2 factors. And so this has been another lesson brought to you by Mr. Eves. Good luck, and I hope you have a good day and a great holiday.